Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Timespinner. So, what happened since last time? Well, first of all, I forgot to save the game and ended up exiting out of the game, so I had to actually redo everything, including that boss fight and the quest that we did. So, like the last 10 minutes of the episode, so that was fun. Anyway, no big deal, of course. I did everything exactly the same way as I did before, just, you know, so it would be completely consistent, and I guess I didn't really need to talk about this, but, well, I guess I did. So, anyway, that happened, and I also went ahead and did some shopping, because we picked up the Radiant Orb, which I also went ahead and equipped, and I forged the equipment that's, you know, that goes along with it. The Light Wall Necklace manifests a wall of solid light in front of the caster, so that's to be expected, I guess. That's the same ability that the boss used, or the mini-boss quest enemy. And then the Hope Ring, which is an interesting one, envelops you familiar with a projectile-blocking shield. Also, the Radiant Orb itself is creates a shockwave of light around the caster. So, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. So this is the normal attack. It is a shockwave, I guess. I mean, it's not that much different from any other melee, except that it attacks all around you instead of just in front of you, so in that regard it's probably pretty good. It does have quite a delay between attacks though, as you see. I mean, I guess you could technically space out your attacks, but ultimately you can also just mash, and it's basically gonna be the same. So yeah, we'll see how strong that is. The damage value seems pretty good, like 32, which is higher than any other melee attack I have. But yeah, it is slow attacking, so we'll see how that works. Then we have the familiar shield, which is, you know, yeah, I guess it can block projectiles if it just happens to be in between me and the projectile, or in between me and the enemy. But of course, the familiar itself cannot be attacked in the first place. So yeah, that's of questionable usefulness, honestly. However, there is this light ball that we can summon, like so, and you know, that's neat. I thought, you know, a projective thing, but as you may just have noticed, of course this one doesn't hurt us, and it does have collision, just like the ones that the boss summoned. And yeah, also, you can not only do this, but you can even do this. So, and I have no reason to assume that this is limited in any way, height-wise. So there we have our solution, I guess, for how we reach any high places ever. So no actual character upgrade, but just a spell that achieves the same thing. So that's really neat. I guess with that, since I wasn't expecting that, I guess I might make my way all the way up, back up these towers and get whatever rewards wait at the top. That might actually be all that is all there is to do in Lachiem Pass, right? I mean, we're at 98% of the map. I don't know if 2 additional rooms. There's not even a room up here, it's just an item, I guess, a chest that we already saw. But there is at least 1 more room up here. I wonder if that's gonna be all that's missing, or I guess there might be some hidden rooms that I just didn't find. That would require another pass through the area, maybe with the Oculus ring equipped. But, well, for the time being, I think I'm gonna make my way back up to the tower just to finally get that done. And, yeah, with this new light wall ability, climbing aid, that should definitely work. Yeah, so I'll make my way there off camera. And oh, also one thing before I forget is nothing changed about my sound settings. I watched most of the previous episode just to make sure that no audio corruption was happening, and it seemed fine, except for maybe one very minor instance. I'm not even sure if there was audio corruption or if it was just audio being generally pretty loud, especially game audio, or specifically game audio. I did not change anything, and I double-checked afterwards, and it was still set to the same value, not reset by some random Windows upgrade as I first thought. So I don't know, it just seemed to me that game audio was particularly loud, and I did lower it a little bit more. Maybe it was just that particular area that had a relatively loud background track or something. Anyway, that just occurred to me, and I didn't remember that being an issue before. Anyway, yeah, so I'll pause and make my way up to the tower. Twin Towers. Alright, so I made my way up this tower, and I've been using this new attack for a little bit, and it's actually pretty powerful. The long delay between attacks does not feel great, but yeah, other than that, it's definitely quite usable. And that... oh, okay, so this is maybe a Kickstarter thing? Although I don't know if these look like real people. I mean, maybe. Might be. Certainly seems like that kind of thing that tends to be in these kinds of indie games. Alright. Princess Dress. Okay, that's good as an armor, for sure. It does increase damage dramatically. Wow, flowing dress made of emerald fabric and intricate red and gold embroidery. Surprised there isn't a matching headpiece as well. I mean, if I remember, I guess I'll put this on for the final boss. Or for any boss fight, really, where luck doesn't matter. Not that it matters immediately, but neither does attack or defense. And defense even does go down a little bit, you know. It's mainly a huge attack boost. So yeah, these guys are weak to Light Aura, so they die in absolutely no time. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's amazing, actually, how quickly that kills them. Normal enemies, yeah, also die pretty quickly because it's just a lot of damage per hit. So that's neat. These are resistant, I think? No, they're not actually, never mind. Yeah, that guy drops plasma thingy, whatever. So we want to deal with this dude. Actually, we probably want to deal with all the others. Just so they don't interfere. And I have not actually tried... oh, I have not... let's get that. For what it's worth. Oh, no. Again, jumping while holding the button down. Which I don't need to be doing in this case, but... okay, you can summon that in midair. You don't need to be standing on anything at all. Which is kind of wild. Oh, can I grab that, please? Oh, it's gonna disappear. Oh, okay. Wow, that's kind of awkward to get. The Legend Crown, there it is, actually. There's the matching headpiece. Priceless crown adorned with plasma crystals refreshes one's mind? Ooh, does it actually have a hidden special effect? It reduces willpower compared to the Captain's Cap. I guess it does have the same defense value. Because it's not lowering that. Refreshes one's mind. I mean, let's double check that. Actually, we are missing some aura already. There is natural regen, isn't there? Yes. Let's see how long it takes. It takes quite some time for a single pixel to come back. Let's see if that's noticeably faster. If that's even what this does. There was one... oh, yeah, I think it's actually probably faster. I could be counting the seconds between takes, but it felt immediately faster. That's interesting. I mean, why else would it say this, right? If it didn't actually have an effect. Refreshes one's mind. Yeah, I mean... sure. That's neat, but then again, that's also not super necessary. Should I just forgo the luck and go with the princess outfit? Because why not? You know what? Sure. There. Too bad it doesn't change visuals. Would be nice if maybe some special outfit combinations actually did change the character sprite. But I guess that's a little bit too much to ask. Well, okay, that's those things finally off the map, and that is 99%. Yeah, I figured as much. So there's one room, and there's nothing obvious, right? Like no door that we couldn't open or anything. So it's probably like one or maybe two more hidden rooms that I missed somewhere. Oh god, that's a lot. What I'm probably gonna end up doing just to save me the trouble of visiting literally every single room. I mean, there are these obvious places like, you know, these little holes in between otherwise filled-in areas. But I've definitely checked around all the walls of this room here, and probably also this one down here. So that might not even be it. So yeah, anyway, yeah, and this one here I also definitely double-checked. I might still have missed something, of course, but it seems unlikely. So yeah, either way, long story short, I'm going to probably look up some maps online and just compare side by side and see where I'm missing a room, just, you know, to cut down on time. So I don't know. I feel like it's justified to do that because it really doesn't take any skill, it just takes time. And, you know, I'd rather maybe not do that. I mean, who knows? We'll see. Something I'll do before the end of the game and not necessarily right now. So, yeah, that being said, let's go... Well, we have both a keycard door to open here, as well as this situation where the light wall is obviously going to come in handy. So what we're going to do, I guess I don't really need to do that off camera either. Where's the warp shard? There we go. Yes. And we will go back to the present. I guess we can... Yeah, I can just open this door here. Let's see what's past that. Probably some lore if I had to guess, but who knows? Waiting for the elevator. Come on. That does now open. Hello. Oh wait, those are enemies. Not just traps. Okay. So no big deal at all. They're also weak to the light radiance, whatever. I guess I have never tried... Oh, that looks fancy. Wait, is that a piece of the Timespinner? Timespinner Gear 2. Tuning gear needed to accurately use the Timespinner. Second instead of 3. Interesting. This looks familiar. I mean, obviously we haven't really been assembling... trying to reassemble the Timespinner since very, very early in the game, since a long time ago. I didn't even think that we were still doing that. This looks familiar. This is part of the Timespinner, yeah. What are the tuning gears? That's why I went back so far. This wasn't attached. There were supposed to be 3 of these to calibrate how far the Timespinner goes. Well, too late now. Lunais, if you found all 3, you could tune it properly. So? You could do what you meant to do at the start. Go to a different time. I could go back before Nuvius ever found Winderia. I could actually save them. Whoa. I mean, okay. Was this actually... I guess I could have not come here and just killed Nuvius and ended the game that way. Maybe by coming here I don't know, went on the path of to the real ending, to the good ending. Would make sense for a game like this about multiple timelines to have multiple endings, right? Heck, with the gears, I could go anywhere. I just need the other 2. Easier said than done. Didn't I? I guess I thought I found the first one already. And if I can't find them, I can still kill Nuvius. Oh, okay, so secondary objective. Optional good ending objective. Enabled. Huh, interesting. Use items. Where... Oh wait, I think that's in relics maybe? Timespinner wheel? Yeah, okay, so I did find the first one. No, that's gear, specifically. Never mind. So we did find gear 2. Interesting. Well, okay, I mean, obviously this was behind a key door. Security level A keycard door. Okay. Also, if you actually do place these light barriers in a place where they don't help you, they will block you. So, and they only disappear after a certain time. So no way to. You can lock yourself in for you know, for some time if you're not careful. Also, as I was starting to talk about, but oh, okay, so they can just walk through and will take damage. Fair enough, I guess. As I was talking about, but I think I got distracted before I finished the sentence. I had never really tried using the light wall offensively, but you can. As we saw, it does deal damage. It's a little bit awkward to use, I guess. Not certainly by no means the best offensive spell to use. Its main use is clearly in providing platforms where otherwise there are none. So yeah, that's cool. I'm guessing now that we'll probably find one of the gears down in this section, but I kind of want to deal with the what's left in the laboratory here, just to finish that off. Not moving on to the not moving on to the Emperor's Tower, I think it was called. Certainly gave me Castlevania Clock Tower vibes too, not just from the name. So we'll see how much that's going to be true. Chaos, Schmeos, whatever. Here's that door. Oh, and it's certainly leading somewhere. Okay, these things are resistant or just taking normal damage? I can never quite tell. Oh, I didn't realize we landed on one. And I also absolutely don't need to kill those. Slightly awkward, but doable. Slowly but surely. Actually, I could probably be using something else and kill them. Maybe not faster? Oh, well, this works, actually. I mean, plasma works on just about anything. Nice, level up too. Oh, okay. Well, that was fast. Timespinner Gear 1. Right. I mean, now we found one of these behind each of the two level 8 doors that we opened, so I guess it's pretty safe to assume that the final one is going to be in the cave section there. Another tuning gear for the Timespinner. Yes. Just one more and I could save Winderia. I could save my clan. You've been changing time a lot, Lunais. That's my job. Breaking the timeline is my job. Well, it's my duty. I can kill Nuvius now, thanks to the changes I made. Everything you do changes the timeline, changes the future. You've seen the effects of it. I mean, honestly, to be fair, we've seen far less drastic changes than we probably should have, considering what we did change in the past. Yeah, Lachiem here has changed. It's grown weaker. And those statues and things. Statues and things? All the changes are good. You can achieve your goal. You can't stop, I know that. But there are forces in the universe beside you humans. Uh-oh. Like the demons. And like you, right? Just be careful. Some of them don't like when you change things. A lot is sacrificed. Our dreams are getting full. What's that mean? Yeah, what does that mean? Whatever. I'm sure it's not important. Well, okay. I guess technically I don't need to fight my way through these. Yeah, I mean... one thing I completely forgot. You may have noticed that I'm very, very low on money. That is... Also, yeah, you probably saw it right here. I just completely forgot to even talk about it. I did buy that shiny rock for 10,000 gold, or 9,999 gold. And, well, it doesn't appear to do anything. It doesn't increase any stats. It doesn't say what it does, if it does anything. Clearly, someone thinks that this is more valuable than it actually is. I guess that just refers to the crow selling it for that outrageous price. Also, speaking of outrageous, when I went to buy this, well, I primarily went to buy an essence stone or whatever it's called, to be able to craft the ring trinket. Yeah, when I then went to buy the shiny rock, I saw that the crow had expanded his inventory by one item, and it's called some kind of egg, I don't know, golden egg or something, and that sells for 100,000, 99,999 gold, and that one does increase stats. I want to say it does something. Oh no, never mind. I don't think it increases stats, but the description says that it helps familiars level up faster, which I guess is neat. But 100,000 gold? I mean, I had to sell a bunch of things to even get the 10,000 for the shiny rock. So I don't really know how realistic that is to achieve, unless there is some kind of way to make money fast. That seems completely out of the question. I don't know. Especially, you know, by the time you have that, do you even need your familiars to level up? I mean, they're already not super useful as it is. So that's a bit of a weird one, to say the least. Okay, this is a little bit awkward. Right, and yeah, I mean, I guess I still have some teleport items. Yeah, might as well use them. That brings me back here. Right, and I did mean to do this other thing, which I probably should have done on the way. I did mean to do that, but I forgot. So, yeah, and all it would have taken was getting across here, going across here, and like that. Oh, hold on, maybe a second one. Now we can finally go up here and see what we missed, and it's a chest with max health up. Okay, at least not useless by any means. 74%, right. But we know that there is obviously something above here, the final area, I guess, story-wise. And then there's, of course, the area over here. Well, at least from here, it really doesn't make sense to use a warp shard. just teleport over here and see what we find down in the caves. Or not caves, really. More like some ancient temple. Save the game. Actually, what I could do, if I'm using this, if I'm going to be using this, yeah, you know what? If I'm going to be using the Radiant Orb anyway and the Light Wall, I might as well put the other, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Non-combat oriented. Yeah, I don't know. There's a word that I'm looking for. That's fine. Trinket here, and you know, might as well. Did I equip the right one? Yes. Might as well be alerted to any secret rooms. Ah, okay, that did open now. Expected. Oh, you know what? I wasn't really thinking. I just ran into this mushroom, thinking it was some kind of background object. I'm not really sure why I would think that. But here we are. Anyway. Yes, I got poisoned. Whatever. Certainly, I'm not gonna die. I mean, that would be ridiculous. Okay, Devil's Wine. Actually, are these new enemies? I don't remember the Devil's Wine's journal enemies. Nope. Devil's Wine, yes. Oh, Creeping Fungus are also new. Oh, they have an item drop too. These don't. But these look exactly the same as the other mushroom enemies that we've seen before, right? Mushroom Tower? I guess they're slightly different color. These are more yellowish. And these are more red. Okay, but yeah. One of the very rare instances of actually just recolors of the same enemy sprite. Kind of odd. Iker? Again, new enemies, I think? Kind of hard to tell. But there's so much more room for bosses. It's crazy. I guess Kantaran is also in this list. I guess I also never looked at him. Powerful mage who defected from Herstall's unit. Okay. And a world-renowned scientist who sacrificed all that he had held dear for power. Yep. Okay, well. Right, I was actually looking for the... No? Wait, Hellgazer? Oh, these are also new, right. Maintaining eye contact with this fiend will sear your body and soul. Galactic Sages, we had seen those before. Wait. We've also seen... We've seen these. Oh, I guess Iker was old, yeah. Oh. Where are the... I killed a... like Empire Knight? Or... Oh, maybe those are actually old. Yes, okay. Empire Knights and Snipers are old, but the Galactic Mages that we saw in the Emperor's Emperor's Tower, those are actually new. And of course they drop something. Okay. I guess I'll just do this. Oh, whoa, that detaches and keeps attacking. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I probably should be picking up any money that I can, right? Considering how poor I've become recently. There. Oh, what? Really? Oh, they create these little... I guess I never really fully realized that was what was happening. But they create these little mushroom rings that continue to poison you, apparently. Well, that's fine. There's no secret here, I know. Still attacking walls, I guess. Even with the trinket equipped. Okay, so those are just gonna keep wandering. Interesting. Alright. So just make sure not to run into those, and they're not really much of a problem. Antidote, yeah, fitting, I know. I'm not healing though, because I'm probably gonna run into a save point before I die. Maybe, we'll see. Oh god. Oh, I guess these enemies aren't really damaging me much. Oh, okay. I mean, the layout is the same, so I guess it's not unreasonable to assume that there's going to be a safe room right here as well. Sure enough. But, I mean, in the past version, I wanted to go up first. I guess ultimately I'll need to take both paths anyway. But still. But still. Antidote, yeah, okay, so that's that drop. Makes sense. Not particularly exciting or surprising. Oh, a long, empty-ish corridor with a weird ghost girl? It's kind of creepy. They drop elemental beads. That's kind of crazy, actually. Let's see here. Journal, enemies. Wait, where? Oh, randomly in the middle of the list here. Elemental beads, yes, okay. That's a common drop as well. I mean, that's a free 5 levels for any orb. That's kind of crazy, actually. Small child wearing a mask summons creatures with her flute. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna be farming that. Also, yeah, if I'm gonna do that, I mean, I don't know. With a shiny rock, maybe there is something useful to do with it. Maybe it's really just to trick you into wasting 10k gold. I mean, I needed to try, just in case, of course, even though I assume that it doesn't actually do anything. It certainly doesn't give any stats, and it doesn't seem to have any hidden effect on anything as far as I can tell. So maybe there's something to do with it. Maybe something will happen somewhere in a specific spot if you have it equipped. Maybe you don't need to have it equipped. For the time being, I'm going to go back to my ancient coin, which actually does something. I'm also going to equip the captain's uniform for the extra luck. I guess the crown doesn't really make a difference either way. I mean, we don't need the mind refreshing, the mana regen right now, so I'd rather take some extra damage, I guess. Let's see if we... Oh, wait. Oh, was that a one-time encounter? Oh no. Yeah. Or maybe it's just random? Maybe she can randomly appear here? So that's why it was otherwise empty. Yeah, okay. No, I mean, so might as well pick that up. I'm just gonna keep re-entering a couple more times. Oh, what? I tried to turn around there. But once you hold the button to zip in a direction, you cannot change direction until you stop zipping. Okay, so it doesn't seem like well, either that was a one-time thing, which explains the luck that we got with the elemental beads, or it's a very low chance for her to show up there. I guess we'll see if we run into her again. Galaxy Stone, there it is. That's not what I meant to do. An extremely rare gemstone that looks like it contains a sea of stars. Wow, that would be really pretty. Like a natural gem. I guess those kinds of gems do exist. Then have... Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. No air control. Somehow I didn't have my double jump either. That was scary, but I did save myself. That would have kind of sucked to miss this here. More elemental beads. Okay. So yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? Right, a gemstone that is translucent enough to show, you know, little speckles of light, or of metallic substance perhaps, trapped inside. Right. I mean, who knows, maybe this creepy ghost girl can appear in that corridor as well. Who knows? Oh. Is there a secret? Oh. Maybe there is a secret in the past as well. That might be the final room I'm missing. I guess it's possible that I never tried checking that wall. Max health up. Very nice. Even more health. To fuel my my reckless you know, damage tanking on absolutely everything. Gonna close this little loop here. All right, I guess I can go save too. We're almost at the 30-minute mark, but I guess there's I mean, there is a little bit more to go. There might be a teleport room corresponding. It might be. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for a slightly shorter episode rather than keep going and make it probably one of the longer ones. So we'll just continue exploring the rest of these caves, probably making our way toward that final gear that we're looking for. We already found the quest item, which is great, and we also found potentially the location of a secret room in the past, which might be the final room missing for map completion. That would be extremely nice if that turns out to be the case, but we'll see. Yeah, anyway, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!